This is Ulrich Blighter, and welcome back to Let's Play Myth the Fallen Lords Part 4. I'm glad you guys have stuck around so far, and we can continue where my skills don't matter, and the narration no one cares about. So, let's go.
Wednesday, November 12th, Fool's Traverse, Bagrada. Damn, I hate the cold. A few months of warm weather, and you forget what it's like to have your eyes frost shut and the snot freeze in your nose. And it doesn't bother the undead one bit either, I'm sure. We're up here in the mountains to stop the Deceiver from crossing into the west before winter closes the high passes. It's already started to snow pretty hard, so we shouldn't have to be here longer than a few more days. Bagrada is a maze of tiny canyons crisscrossing the mountains between the Plain of Scales and Forest Heart. There are 30 small groups of men like mine waiting at key junctions inside the pass, but the main body of our force is camped in the valley below, with hot meals and dry beds. I guess the worst thing about having a reputation for being a bunch of hardasses is that the Legion always finds itself where the fighting will be ugliest. So we're up here as the first line of defense against an attack by the Deceiver. Tearfing just came running into camp, bellowing that our scout's signal fire has gone out. That means trouble.
They learned too late that there were satchel charges hidden among the debris.
Alright, welcome back to Part 4. And this is a pretty fun map. This introduces one of the cooler characters, the Trowel, which you saw there at the end of that little video. They're giant stone golems that pretty much can kick your entire units to death and they just explode upon impact. Their only means of attack is kicking unless they're fighting other giants, in which case they punch them because they're eye level.
Make up your mind. Yes, yes, sir.
I gotta be careful for once they start throwing waves of, different units at you, so it's gonna be Thrall and Soulless, it's gonna be the Myrmidons there, and eventually it'll also be a Trowel.
Move here, move there.
Another thing to note, on these maps where it's snowing or raining, the Molotov cocktails that the dwarves throw don't work as well, so there's a higher percentage of them just being duds when I throw them. Yeah, you'll see a lot of duds coming from my dwarves this time.
Ready? That was mine.
Yeah, at several locations on this map I'll have to find some nice vantage points to try to take out the armies coming at me, otherwise I'll lose more units than I'd prefer to. I just want to heal up because on this map the Soulless tend to go to high ground.
Yeah.
And on the high ground none of your units can hit them except archers, so gotta make sure they stay alive.
Make up your mind.
I'm moving.
Ready?
I'm moving.
Stand clear.
What? Yes.
Let's go.
Yes!
Okay.
Oh, look at my guys taking arrows to the face like the boss.
Casualty.
That's what you gotta watch out for. Archers love to hit their own units right in the back.
Let's go. I'm moving. I'm moving.
The nice sound effects of random body parts still rolling
moving.
around or getting kicked when I'm walking past them. Alright, so like I said, here's a vantage point up here. I'll move my units up
Yeah.
and try to block from incoming armies and take out as many as possible with the archers and the dwarves before they get close.
Okay. Make up your mind.
Yes?
And there's one up there. Like I said, they can go up into high terrain that actually no regular unit can reach unless you're an undead soulless.
I'm moving.
That was mine!
Okay.
I can see a little bit of an army up there.
Let's go.
Maybe I'll send one of my
I'm moving.
berserkers around and try to lure them to me.
Let's go. Over here. Yeah, yeah.
Got him!
Over here. Let's go. Over here.
Oh, right in the face.
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm moving.
Yeah.
I'm moving.
That was mine!
Over here. Let's go. Yeah.
So from this vantage point, I'll be able to lure them in, and my dwarves will be able to pick off most of them as long as the
I'm moving.
Molotov cocktails are successful.
Got him!
Whee!
I'm moving.
Sir?
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Dud, dud. Oh, the other one didn't even make it an inch away from my dwarf before it became a dud. Nice. See it? It detonated the other cocktails that were duds and did some nice damage.
I'm moving.
That's cool. I didn't really notice that at first. You see the trails of the enemies that are anyone that's walked through the snow here.
Over here. Let's
Maybe if
go.
that was a newer game, it'd actually have depth to it, but still, a little color change is interesting.
I'm moving.
So, like it showed in the beginning, and like I said, this is the first chapter that introduces the Trow, which are big hulking monsters, giant stone golems.
I'm moving.
They're finally introduced now because Balor, the main enemy, has
I'm moving.
unimprisoned them from where they've
Yes?
been imprisoned for the last 1,000 years or more.
Ready.
I just gotta watch out for them. I like to sneak up behind you and get into high areas where you can't get to them.
Let's go! Over here! I'm moving!
Another vantage point I'll try to set up there once I take care of these myrmidons.
Hey, step aside.
I'm moving!
Like fight with a dwarf. Okay. Yeah. There. Move there.
Yeah!
Another thing is I should be getting some backup soon, which will be helpful when I have to finally face the trowel. The quicker I can surround it and hit it with archers before it gets to me, the quicker I can kill it before it starts just mutilating my guys.
Yeah!
New units received.
And there we go. So 4 more archers, a dwarf. It's like 3 warriors and also a journeyman. So I'd be able to heal some more. Their healing ritual has its root.
Ready. Yes?
Yeah!
Ready.
What now?
We're moving!
Ready. On the way. Sir? Ready.
Maybe I'll send someone out to scout,
Yes!
because I'm not exactly sure where the enemy's coming
I'm
from.
moving! I'm moving!
The enemies on this level patrol in like a pattern, so I don't know if I just missed them or what. Oh, in the opening movie sequence there was a fire and then the trowel showed up and knocked everyone dead. That's the fireplace from the opening. Oh. I don't see anyone. Oh, there's a couple
Over
soulless.
here!
There's another vantage point, so maybe I'll move everyone over there. Hopefully it's before the trowel shows up.
Let's go! Yes. Yes! Let's go! I'm moving.
Ah, here we go. One more set of troops,
Sir?
I believe.
I'm moving.
Hey, step aside.
Ready? Step aside. Sir?
Done.
Buddy.
Oh, there he is.
That was mine.
So he can pretty much one kick the dwarves and the archers to death, and 2 kicks for everything else.
Oh, yeah. Bam.
The Molotov
Stand
cocktails
clear.
really don't do much damage
Yes.
to them, but archers can almost kill them before they can get close. Other thing to note is when they get about 10% health, they actually turn to stone. They're not dead. If you're playing multiplayer, you can heal them, and they'll come back to life.
Whoa! Hey, we did it! Hey, we did it!
Alright
Hey,
guys,
we
well
did it!
that
Yay!
concludes part 4
Hooray!
of Let's Play Myth of Fallen Lords. Looks like I only lost 1 unit. Once again, thank you guys for showing up and watching this, and until next time, have a good day.